I got a text this morning from someone who's having trouble with their horse doing the circling game. This mare was, help me out here. This mare is a left-brained extrovert. A left-brained horse is a horse that thinks and then they act. Basically, simply put, right-brained horses tend to act and then they think. Extroverts are horses that are easy to get their feet to move. Introverted horses are harder to get their feet to move. This one is an extrovert, and she tends to be left-brained. She thinks a lot. Left-brained horses can also act very right-brained, especially when you have breeds like thoroughbreds and Arabs. The key is to get your horse to wait. My energy comes down from my shoulders and my hips. I rest my leg, I drop my shoulder, and I look like I'm relaxed, and that helps my horse relax. And the flies are bad. I know we sprayed and they drank it all off and died, and now the new wave came in. So when I want to send my horse, I'm not facing her. I'm facing off to one side a little bit, because when I face her, my energy is greater than when I'm turned slightly. And then when I want her to do something, besides staying put, I turn and look at her. And then I give her a send, and I wait. Sometimes she goes. This is why you wait. Maybe they'll fool you, and they'll want to do it right away. If they don't, then I'll put some energy into my other hand, and I'll use as much as I need, gradually building until she goes. If she stops and she doesn't face me, I might just put a little more energy into it. If she turns and faces me, then I'll give her the send again. Let's trot a little bit, because you're looking like quitting there. And the difference between lunging and trotting and circling is, when you're lunging, your horse is circling and so are you, mostly. And when you're circling, your horse is circling and you're mostly just standing in the middle, passing the rope behind your back. When I want her to stop, I don't focus on her face, I focus on her hip. And I start putting a little energy out there, and then I start putting a little focus on her face and say, turn and look at me. When she does, I drop my stick and my energy, and then I pick my stick up. And you'll drop your stick lots of times, and it's no big deal. And then my energy is facing slightly away from her, and I'm turned and looking at her, so I know what she's doing, what she's thinking, and if she's trying to tell me something, or if she's just in a foul mood because the flies are biting. So if I want to send her the other way, and get my stuff out of my way, and I'll stand and face her. And I don't give her the signal right away, because she might just turn and decide to do it for me. And then whose idea was it? So then I give her the send, and I wait, and she goes. Wow, look at that. You'd think I'd been working with this horse. Okay, she stopped that time and closed the gap. So we're going to ask her to back out now. Again, God put an elbow halfway down each arm so you can measure where your personal space ends. And every time your horse comes into that space without permission, they are being rude and obnoxious. We're going to send her again. The other way. We wait. Let her think about it. She's a thinking horse. Some energy. As she starts to go, I start bringing my energy down. Now I'm going to make her go a little faster, because she's kind of quitting on me here. Yeah, how did I know that was going to happen? Go again. Pick it up a little bit. Or a lot. Let her go a few rounds and disengage. And gradually, they do it without fuss and without fanfare. There you go. Back to the groceries.